What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Oh, we're back in the truck again. We're back at Copart again. It's actually the same day that I picked up that Nissan Altima. I unexpectedly won the 2004 BMW Z4 that you saw in the Copart walk-around video. I mean, it wasn't accident. I hate when people say I accidentally won something. You really don't accidentally win something, but I threw a bid on it. I didn't think they were going to take it. I won the bid at like $33.50. Okay, and it's a one owner. This is a Carfax one owner dealer serviced. It has had transmission flushed. It's had recent spark plugs, brake flushes. Yeah, the spark plugs were just changed. The PCV valve was just changed. Like, this thing was in the dealer a few thousand miles before it was actually involved in whatever it was involved in. So, one owner, well-maintained, 124,000 miles, 2004 BMW Z4 with a couple of bad wheels, a couple bad tires, and probably a strut assembly or two, maybe a control arm. I don't know, but I got here. I was picking up the Altima, and I got a notification on my phone that said, you won the Z4. And they came back with a ridiculous number. They came back asking me for $7 grand for this car. $7 grand. Their counter bid was $7 grand. I was like, yeah, we're too far apart. They're not going to let it go for $33.50, and I'm not paying $7,000. So I just hung it up and forgot about it. And out of nowhere, ding, they're like, yeah, you won it. And I was like, wait, what? Okay, because after fees, it came out to like $43.50 or $44.50. Yeah, no. It couldn't have been that much. I won it for $33.50. Yeah, I guess it was. So somewhere around 40, let's just say $4,200, okay, just to be fair, because I don't have my papers in front of me. $4,200 for this car. Is that a good price? I don't know. I've never bought one of these before. I have no idea as the resale value, the retail value. I have no clue, guys. I have never owned a BMW Z4 ever in my life. So I'm kind of excited. This is brand new for me. I'm ready to get it on the trailer. Let's get it to the new house, the new shop. Let's hope that we can unload it, because I have no way of getting it off the trailer. I may just pull the trailer in the garage and leave it on there. But I'm excited, man. Let's get this thing and let's get it to the house and let's check it out. All right, guys, we got the 2004 Z4 coming up on us right here, man. It should look pretty interesting with the strut hanging off of it. Yeah, now you can really see the damage. Oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, we can load it backwards, man. That's fine. Hey, will I be able to try to push that strut in there before it gets dropped down? It just fell out. Okay, all right. Thanks, man. All right, so they're gonna, we're gonna go ahead and load this one backwards, guys. I think that's just the best. I think that's the best option right now. It's not gonna hurt anything. I'm literally taking it right down the street to the other shop, so no big deal. That fender, though, man, I hope it survives. You know, maybe a good PDR can get that thing straightened out a little bit. All right, here's the money shot right here going up in the air. Can you say thumbnail? That's the thumbnail right there. All right, let me come over here and try to see if we can. Ooh. I guess just set it down. With it on the forks, I won't be able to do anything with it. Oh, thanks, man. Does this thing come with a jack? I'd like to jack this up and try to push that in there. As you can see, it's just bending this fender out, man. You can see this clip right here from the hit actually came off. This just clips right back on, guys. This is probably fixable, actually. I think you could reuse this. I'm gonna put that in there, but this strut assembly is brand new. That's something I don't think I told you guys just a minute ago. If you look down there, can we even zoom in on it? Right there, Bilstein, guys. Yes, these were replaced by the dealer right before the accident. It had new struts as well. Okay, I'm going to attempt to find a jack or something. I really don't want this thing bouncing around as we drive down the road. So let me see if I can find some way of getting this up in the air and kind of shoving that strut back where it belongs. All right, guys, we got her strapped down. I tried, man. I tried. I got the bottle jack for my truck, but there's no way to fit it under there. I don't have a jack, so she's just gonna have to go like this, and hopefully, you know, at some point we can get somebody that can kind of PDR that fender, man. Okay, let's get her to the house, guys, and let's see if we can find a way to get it up and get it off the trailer. I'm excited. I think this is going to be a relatively easy fix. All right, I think I got it. With help from a bottle jack from the truck and some of my truck's jack tools, I was able, unfortunately, on the drive here, we tore this fender up even more. It's got a crease in it now. This is all dented up. I don't think that's fixable. The gaps are a little off now. Too thick down here, too low up here. Dang it, you can see the bumper has been pulled. It's all from the flexing. Look at this. See that flexing right there? This is all wrong. Man, I don't know. We may have to buy another fender, which I've already priced $250. I've also priced these wheels. I don't know if they're the exact same ones. What size are these? Are 17s. I found a set of 16s, probably like for a lower model, lower trim model than this one, for $100 a piece. So $400 for a set of wheels. They might come with tires, maybe not. So about 400 bucks for wheels, $250 for the fender. It'd be nice if I could find one the same color and avoid having to get it painted. But yeah, as you can see, this is just, yeah, you got to be kind of careful here. The goal is to get this thing kind of lined up to where as we start lowering it down, it catches in that hole up there. The strut assembly is destroyed on this side. The sway bar in link is also destroyed. So we're gonna have to get this thing up in the air. I wish I'd brought a jack with me. I didn't think I was gonna win this car. Like, this was totally a surprise that they sold it to me. So okay, let me keep messing with this. Let's see if we can get her to sit down and maybe we can drive it off the trailer. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't look great, but it is what it is. Let's set the camera up and see if I can get her off the trailer without destroying anything else. Ooh, that is sketch. That is sketch. Oh man. Easy, girl. First drive, guys. Should we see if the top works? All right, look, we got it in the shop. I don't know how to open the top. I'm assuming this is probably all electric. So let's just push a button and see. Ooh. Well, that was fast. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Slow on fluid. Lovely. This is why I didn't try it out at the yard. Oh. Come on. No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Come on. Yes, this way. Oh boy. Hey, it's closed, man. All right, what is going on back here? Doesn't it just fold straight down? How hard can this be, man? Just fold down, man. That's all you got to do. There you go, just like that. There, see? Roll the windows down. And now you have yourself a proper Z4. That looks good, man. Yeah, that looks nice. Except for the front end sitting on the ground. Other than that, it looks really nice. So here she is in all of her glory. Definitely gonna have to go get a jack and get this thing up in the air. I think this side is okay, but I kind of feel like this wheel right here looks awful. Maybe it'll clean up. I don't know, man. I think it would almost just look better with a new set of wheels on it. It's got the right engine, the 3-liter. The car looks good. I like those HID lights, man. Those are actually really clean. It's a very, very clean car, truly. Damn that fender, though. God, it's just destroyed. It is. Comment below, do you think we can save the fender, or do you think we should just try to replace it? If I replace it, hopefully I could find one the same color. I really don't want to have to deal with like color matching or anything like that. Let's pop the hood. And then I would like to show you the Carfax on this, because this thing has just been taken really, really good care of. As you can see, I got the strut back where it belongs, like right there. I actually did get the strut where it goes. Yeah, it would only be right, since they already replaced the struts with brand new Bilsteins very recently, that I would need to go back with another Bilstein. This car has been taken such good care of, guys. You can hear by the way it runs. It runs great. I'm willing to bet these have got to be run flat tires, because they are totally done. These things are toast, and yet they're still aired up. Like, you could drive on these. I don't know how far, but you could absolutely get down the road with these. As far as warning lights, you know, she needs a little hydraulic fluid. That shouldn't be a big deal. We've got a tire pressure light. That's it. That is it. Everything else works. In fact, I found something in here too. I found a few things in here. I found some of whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Oh, hand sanitizer. Antibacterial hand sanitizer. I'll actually keep that. We've also got some hotel, probably body wash or lotion. But we've got the original book. We've got all of the original paperwork. We've got the cards. We've got the books. We've got the radio code. The business CD radio code right there, guys. Yeah, so there is a glove box down here. I don't know if this will fit in it. Probably not. Yeah, definitely not. You know, ashtray doesn't look like it's ever been smoked in. And as I said before, this is a one owner car, guys. Carfax certified. I would like to know, where are the cup holders, man? Like, and what is this? Like, what does this do? Does this come out, or does this come up, or it doesn't do anything, I guess. Just a little place to put stuff right there. You got a cup holder right here, but I just have a hard time believing that's okay, maybe it is. I don't know. She's a good looking car though. Ooh, dusty. She's got to get cleaned up. I honestly am happy with it. I am. Those fenders are massive though. Absolutely huge. This car didn't need a jump start. It fired right up. I'm gonna have a little bit of work to do to it up there, but I think it's nothing that we can't handle, guys. I think we could probably do one video Probably leave the fender alone temporarily, but get the strut replaced, the sway bar end link, replace the wheels and tires, and see if all the wheels line up. And obviously it'll need an alignment, but you know, at least we could get it out, get it on the road. It's not leaking anything. In fact, I'm going to move it. Ooh, easy, easy. There we go. There we go. Back it up just a hair. Got to do an Instagram post, man. All right. Well, that's a wrap on this one, I guess. Let's go over and take a quick look at the Altima. I wonder if it'll start back up on its own, or if I have to jump it. I had to jump it to begin with. Yeah, dead as a doornail. Okay, well, whoa, good Lord. Yeah, the key fob is dead on this. Leave that on the dash. Window is down. And I guess I'll get you guys an Instagram post real quick. It'll be something like that. The 2 new cars at the new AAR headquarters shop. Guys, that's going to be a wrap for this video. I know it wasn't very long. It was definitely kind of short, but whoa, what a weird color. That's, I don't know why I'm looking that color, but I assure you, I haven't turned to green. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely comment below on the little Z4, man. Tell me what you think. I got to start trying to source some parts for this bad boy. I want to get it together. I want to get it on the road. I want to get it down for an alignment and cross my fingers that nothing else like control arms are damaged. But in the next video, we're going to jack this thing up. We're going to assess the damage, and hopefully I'll have some parts so we can at least put some things back on it and take it for its first test drive. I guess I'm going to get out of here. I'm still waiting on the water company to come and turn on the water so, you know, we can start getting the swimming pool ready and the pond and the stream and the kois and all the other stuff around here running, and find out what is actually broken. Really, that's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting to turn the water on to find out how much of this stuff works and how much doesn't. If you enjoyed the content, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, go ahead and hit the thumbs down button. Like I said, drop your comments down below. Don't forget, I got new merchandise with that new avatar that you see on the channel, and it says dead as a doornail on one side, and on the other side has the same avatar, and it says does the important window work. I got sweatshirts, I got t-shirts, I got v-necks, I got stretch pants, I got women's clothes, men's clothes, unisex clothes, I got coffee mugs, I got face masks. Like, I got everything down in the merchandise section below. Just go below the video and click it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Please follow me on Facebook and Instagram. It means so much to me, guys. My Facebook, you guys have been following on Facebook. I've got a Facebook fan page, Auto Auction Rebuilds, Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Once my Facebook page hits 10,000 followers, I get monetized, which means I can start making extra money from Facebook as well. And guys, we are like 400 subscribers away. 400 followers, I'm sorry, 400 followers away from having 10,000 on Facebook, and Facebook actually being able to pay us out and help us with some of these projects. So go on over there and follow me. What are you waiting for? I got to get out of here. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the next one. Woo!